Wait, what about
That
that
was a
time that Who hosted a campaign and Ava was in it? You want to complain
Colin.
about that?
Mm. So Colin did one. It was very. I think I remember him saying it's supposed to be very short. I also remember it taking forever to leave the first area, and he's like, "Oh man, I thought we would get to this point in an hour, and we had been there for 4 hours."
Yeah, and basically we just said, "Have you ever played D&D?"
I remember also, so we had two encounters. It was me and you, and then the other people on the campaign. We were like, you know what, let's take a stealthy entrance in because I think we were like trying to save this otter from
Yeah, little O.
being like, I forget what happened. But basically, what ended up happening was we needed to infiltrate this place, and so me and you, the logical ones, were like, yes, let's go in and make a sort of like a an actually safe and like a secure route that was hidden. Everyone else thought, yes, let's go through the front doors. Very smart, guys.
Wait, is this the one that
So
Ethan
me
was?
and Cobbin,
Is it? Wait.
we
Is this the
fight
one
the
that
Teenage
Ethan was
Mutant
in?
Ninja
Where
Turtles in the
like, no,
sewers.
wait, listen. Wasn't this the one where we went in from behind and then they literally went up and like they kept complaining that they
What?
weren't?
You kind of
Okay, wait. So is this the one where we literally went in through the sewers, and then the rest of the people complained that we didn't burst through the front door, and then me, you, and Ethan beat the people in the sewers, and every time that we were fighting, because Otter didn't want to have to manage two combat encounters, they kept complaining that they weren't allowed to play while we were doing our combat encounter.
I don't really remember that. Geez, your shield is so low. Please just let me get the shield break. Um, but yeah, it was something like that. And so we're just sitting there like just we get that done. And finally, they're having an incredibly hard time there. And so we come up, I think we short rest before we get to
Yeah,
them.
we literally went, we can take a nap.
Yeah.
I wanted back my abilities, and also I was playing Mari and Drayin, who have never been good characters, honestly. Because nobody that I ever play with wants to actually roleplay in D&D.
Yeah, I'm hoping that I can find a group that does that because that's something I very do much enjoy with that. But yeah, it was that happened. And so throughout the entire story, we had okay, I thought you died there. I was gonna laugh. We had another person playing. Who was she? You know who I'm talking about.
I mean, I can just say her name. Like, is that what, like,
Yeah,
what do you...
true. But yeah, we had Iba. She played a it was a magical sort of thing. I forget exactly what it was. It might have been a bard. No, it was a ranger, wasn't it?
I really don't know. She could do
Or
earthquakes, though.
she was a druid. Yes, yeah, it was a druid. It was a druid. And so she kept on doing things like gust of wind to like specifically towards me, like just for no real reason. She was like, "Oh, it has a reason though. She actually hates half elves because of the thing." But I don't think she ever like told like why. And so she was just randomly like doing stuff to me. And so we're sitting in there. I'm playing a cleric like usual, and and we're in there, and I'm pretty sure that I'm just sitting there like, okay, we need to fight these guys. And so she could have gone for, you were playing this as lame as possible, aren't
Keep commentating. Don't worry. You're playing Pirate and Mythra. Shut up.
I just realized I haven't used this move at all this game. But I have
Okay,
the title.
okay. Keep commentating.
But
Keep
yeah,
commentating.
she basically just went like, oh man, so she keeps on doing this, and so we're in this combat state, and everyone's getting kind of low, and so she thinks to herself, yes, we need to defeat this singular enemy here. We have just one more enemy left. What if I used Quake, a thing that damages everything within the radius of it, including party members? And so that's the story of how one of our teammates got knocked down by our own teammate and nearly died. You're
Ah!
dead from that.
Anyways, the important part of the story is that I told her to do that because I thought it would be funny and make you angry. I keep telling you that I told her to do it.
You wait, you did?
Yeah.
You've never told me that.
I've told you. I tell you every time you complain. Like, dude, I told her, bro. I think what she was doing is she was trying to choose a move, and then she was like, should I use Earthquake? And then I was like, yes, yes, yes. And you were like, no, don't use Earthquake. And I was like, yes. And then she listened to me. She used Earthquake, and then you got pissed at her. And I was like, bro. Every time that you tell the story, I tell you that I told her to do it.
You have not said that before.
I say it every fucking time. Anyways,
yeah, that's a yeah.
Anyways, let me switch.
Those are my two,
let me
like,
get to the
main
good arm.
Those are my two main. Yeah, those are my two main D&D experiences. I have had like sort of like short one-offs, but like they weren't anything too cool. But yeah, I'm hoping to get something. I have been planning something as well for a little bit, but I don't know if I'll ever use it.
Well, what is it?
It's based heavily off of Ocarina of Time. I think I told you about this. It's really heavily based off of Ocarina of Time. And I just remembered that Gordo. But yeah, you basically go to 5 different kingdoms, each with their own, like, you know, oh, there's the water temple, and the fire temple, and the grass temple. And you basically have to just go to each of these locations, cure a curse that is affecting the land, and then at the very end, it turns out that the bad guy was actually the good guy, etc., etc. Yeah, it's just a thing that I've considered. I also made the final boss have time stops so I can make a funny JoJo joke, but yeah.
Yeah, we need to do D&D. It's just really good.
I think it would be fun. The only problem is, you know, finding the actual time to do it. Please die from that. But yeah, those have been fun. Oh my gosh, that does all of my shields. Oh. Man. There's a lot of things. I'm telling you, so, for those who have seen main channel, you probably know the Snow SMP. And, Snow SMP was basically...
By main channel, do you just mean my channel?
Yes. Let's be honest, that's the only real main channel here.
I mean, like, yeah, go away.
No. Kill theft. But yeah, we had an SMP where it was just like a more fun. It was kind of like Dream SMP type thing, where it was like we go on. We had a little bit of a story. I was the main villain for Arc 1.
Except it sucked and didn't make any sense, but still. Hey,
I mean, like,
literally nothing happened, okay? I want to do a good story, but literally nothing happened, dude.
But now that's gonna get me to my point, okay? So yeah, we basically had a thing that we were gonna do, and then stuff happened with.
And then stuff happened with.
So stuff happened, and we had to cancel pretty much the. Well, we didn't have to, but it was just more like it died. And so yeah, it really sucked that it died because it was a lot of fun. And whenever 1.15 comes out, I'm pretty sure we're making a new SMP.
Yeah, but I really feel like no one's gonna give a shit, you know? Because
yeah, I feel like that, and it sucks. Because yeah, I'm really excited. I want to be able to do another SMP because the SMP that we did was incredibly fun. I think we would. I want to make it. No way! Keep explaining. I want to make it a lot less like story driven, and I just want it to be a lot more of us having fun. And if story comes along the way, then so be it. Because I found myself enjoying myself a lot more whenever it was literally just me messing around and making contracts with people.
I'm gonna be honest though, I really fucking love story. Like I think I find myself on a couple specific things. Like opinion, like with stuff like this, and also that I think that like, can I just say really quickly, I don't care that everyone says that they hate it. I love the sound of eating and chewing like ASMR stuff. Everyone always says, "Oh, it makes me fucking die," but like I absolutely just think it sounds amazing.
Speaking of which, you're playing Fall of Ten. Altina, so I think I'm going to try very hard this game.
Okay, anyways, but yeah, I really do like the story aspect, and I really want to do a story. But it's kind of lucky
Yeah.
that I'm in this new server for that I'm in, and they
That I
actually are
am
gonna
not
do,
allowed in.
dude, like you know why?
I know why, but I am a little sad.
I know. I would love
Just
to
think, we
invite
could
you.
be business partners.
Yeah, you know,
We
no,
could
hell
be
yeah.
business partners, and we could...
My character's entire thing is that all they do is business. I'll honestly talk about my character, but do you want to finish whatever you were saying?
Yeah, basically, I mean, like, my main thing was that, really, we had that, and I think that that's something that hopefully it'll come back. So, if you liked the video where I came up and just talked about that, so I think that would be very fun, and something that we may do very soon.
Very soon? We need to wait for the update to come out.
Soon question.
Maybe.
December.
Okay. Regardless, I can go on a rant about, I guess, my character now. So in that new SMP, basically they give us a lot of creative liberties. Like, we can just make up shit with magic and stuff. So basically, my character was born with, like, a demon basically just following him around as a child. So basically,
Oh wait,
like,
is this a continuation off of the last
yeah,
thing?
it's Osmundius, whatever the hell.
Gotcha.
It's just like
Okay.
way more defined and better. Basically, Omundius does not have like any power, but he's
Well-
just really smart and old. And he basically, so the character is very clearly like, they basically just know a lot of stuff, but they're not like adverse in magic. They just understand it, you know, they do that with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I get it.
And basically, my character isn't going to reveal, obviously, that they literally have a demon inside of them. So what's going to happen is that, damn it, they're going to have a public library, and then the third floor is going to be a secret room, basically, that has, like, magic stuff that no one knows about. And the rest of it's just a library. And my character is going to be like a twist villain type thing, sort of. Though I'm not really sure what I want to make my end game. I think it's just kind of the fact that Osmundius is evil, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I think by the end, it'll be something like, ooh, and now we rapture the spirit. And basically, like Osmundius fucks off. And that would be the good conclusion. The other conclusion is that I get murdered.